this is like a criminal. Everybody know me, they say that she go. Lipstick, liner, lashes for celebrities. And if she looking good, then you say she be. Oh, you think you know me? Probably Instagram. Reposting my picture saying you're a fan. No need for a filter, cause my beat is ill. Have you looking good? Man, if looks good, kill.
Hey guys, Tatiana Ward here. Thank you so much for joining me. A couple days ago, I went on my Instagram and posted a video of makeup that I had done for a music video that Nicki Minaj was in. And it was back in the day when I was like obsessed with rhinestones. And I captioned that it was like one of the only times that a celebrity ever asked me to use rhinestones. And as I reflect back, I think that it's literally the last time that I used rhinestones was for that video, and that was a long time ago. So with that look, Nicki had gone through my Facebook, and like every day when I was doing her makeup, she would be looking for inspiration and she would show me a picture of something. Well, that day she happened to have found the picture of the rhinestones that I had done. I would say that that look is probably a little bit more complicated than this one. If you want to see it on Nicki, you can go to my Instagram. And I think I should start bringing rhinestones back because this is fun. If I could shed any insight on it, then I will. Oh, and I do still have a few tickets for Sunday's live Delaware class. There's also going to be a link down below. If you want to attend that class, I have about 5, 6 tickets left. That's on this upcoming Sunday. If you're in Delaware, tri-state area, $75, and you'll get to learn from me live, a face from top to bottom. So if you want to check that out, click the link below. And now let's get into the tutorial for this rhinestone cowgirl. I think every girl has probably said that if she ever did rhinestones for YouTube. Okay, so I am going to start the video a little bit differently. I'm going to use this product sent to me by Urban Decay. It is the Naked Skin One and Done. Comes in a tube. You would think that it's like a squeezy thing, but it's got a pump. The best of both worlds, this hybrid complex cream combines the benefits of a sheer foundation with the coverage of a tinted moisturizer. The idea of weightlessness excites me, and also the idea of just something that I can put on while I'm on camera that's not super heavy and evens me out so that as I'm filming, I don't look crazy. I'm also putting it on now just out of curiosity. We'll see how it wears as I do the video and do the eye look. So with that said, I put that on now. I'm going to go figure out what I'm going to do with this eye look, and I'll be right back with one eye done. I'm going to use my Tarte Pro palette for a couple colors, and I already did prime my eye using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm putting this color down first. It is called Innocent. Then I can go right here to a color called Mod, placing that closer to my crease. And now I want to use this color called Vamp, putting that as my darkest color. Not worried too much about bringing it towards the crease because I'm going to end up covering it up anyway once I begin to cut my crease. And to cut my crease, I'm going to use the same primer that I primed with. This is MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. I'm just going to go above my natural crease and begin to cut out a shape. If you need to see a more detailed or lengthy explanation of that cut crease, I have plenty of videos. I'll try to link one in here. But now I'm just filling in my brow using a combination of Precisely My Brow Pencil and Monsieur Big Brow Pencil from Lancome and Benefit. Just today I got so sick of my brows and not being able to get them right that I literally took off like all my hair. I got obsessive and just started plucking and razoring them to death. It'll be very telling to see how they look on camera. So you see that I made it very light under the brow. To do that, I'm going to use the Highbrow from Benefit. It's kind of a pinky color stick. It rolls off real easy. And basically, I use that instead of a concealer. I'm going to take a brush with nothing on it and begin to fan that out and blend it into my eyeshadow. And I want to go into this, the OPV eyeshadow palette. It's the Gorgeous 2. And I want to take this very pearly color. kind of pearly pink, I should say, using that as the eyeshadow. Okay, and for the lid, I'm going to use this color right here. So pretty. That is also from the OPV palette. And I'm making sure I'm getting right up against that cut crease. Could take a wet wipe. Just clean up an edge for myself so that I know where to go with my wing liner, because that's what I'm doing next. For a wing liner, I'm going to use Old Faithful. This is Inglot, number 77, and an angled brush. I want to make sure that my wing is pretty thick because that way I can accommodate the rhinestones. I do run into a bit of problem with the wing more often than I care to admit because I have two different shaped eyes. The fold on this eye is more hooded, and this complicates things, so I don't press myself trying to get it perfect. I just work with what I have, and I'm not obsessed with keeping them even, because truthfully, once a lash goes on, you can't even see it anyway. Okay, I feel like that is definitely thick enough. Okay, I got my rhinestones from Walmart. This is the packaging that they look like. These are the actual stones that I use. They're two different sizes. One is slightly bigger than the other. I grab the stone between tweezers like this. Then I take the glue that's on the back of my hand and I just dab it in there. It takes very little glue. Finding kind of the center of my eye, and I just place it down. You see the glue wanted to hold on to it. Taking the smaller size, a dab of glue. Try to stay above my lash line because eventually I have to put eyelash on. Also, a huge trick to putting on rhinestones is that you gotta pick them up off a flat surface. So don't cup it in your hand where the rhinestone is already laying on an unflat surface. Right now, I have the rhinestones just sitting on my phone, if you can see that. Also, make sure that your tweezers are decent and up to par. You know how your tweezers get to a place where they won't pull the hairs when you're trying to pluck your hairs? Well, that's because your tweezers are uneven and it's not leveled. So you're trying to grasp the hair and it's kind of slipping away because the two plates are not even and flat against each other. So ultimately you're going to have more luck if your tweezers are new. That Nicki Minaj clappers video, I put Nicki's on using clear duo glue, which makes it a hell of a lot slower of a process, simply because you have to wait for duo to dry. Like, you gotta stick the rhinestone in the glue and then you gotta wait for it to get tacky. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm using hair glue and I am banging these out. I'm popping them on so fast because you know hair glue, you can just stick it on a lash and pop it right on and that's it. You don't gotta wait for it to semi-dry before it goes on. It's just glue to rhinestone, rhinestone to face, one and done, which is a beautiful thing. I'm gonna pop this lash on. I don't know if you pronounce it dodo or doo-doo. I will have a link down below. These are mink lashes. I'll have a link where you can get a little bit of a discount on these. They're the D309s. All right, I gotta be super careful. I'm putting this on also with my lash glue, my faithful hair glue I'm using for this lash situation. And I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping that I don't misplace and get any of that hair glue on my rhinestones. Okay, so I'm gonna have to say that I really like this stuff. You see, it really didn't move. I think it made a little bit of a difference. And like I said, I think it's cute. You can really just think of it as a tinted moisturizer. By the way, I'm putting on a L'Oreal True Match right now. No, I did not wipe away that Urban Decay. But that Urban Decay you could just think of as a tinted moisturizer, I guess. Lightweight. I think it stayed put pretty good. This is one of my favorite liquids to use on myself. I already know that this is going to be a little too light, so I'm mixing that with something a little too dark to balance. I like to make myself darker, pretend like I have more melanin than I really do. Hey, you guys see that German lady who's trying to be black? And she got a injection that is turning her brown skin. She said she initially did it because she wanted to be tan, but then once her melanin started coming in, her hair, she claims, began to get more ethnic. Her eyes began to get darker, and it's just bizarre. And I was like, I feel you, girl. I wish I was brown skin too. Another thing about that lady, people are like, oh, she is not black. She is not black. And agreed. It takes a hell of a lot more to be black than to have a tan. Highlighting under my eye and concealing these dark circles using MAC Studio Finish Concealer. If the trans community can identify with a gender that they weren't born with, then this lady can identify with black. Fascinating that we live in a world where you can change yourself and call yourself that. Cream contouring, and I'm gonna blend all of this out and come right back. And I think I'm probably gonna come back with an eye completed on the under. I'm not sure quite what I'm gonna do, so I'll do that and be right back. Okay guys, I'm gonna go into the second color that we used from our Tarte palette right here. That color was called Mod. I'm putting that down with a pencil brush, carrying it pretty low too. Blending it into the wing on the end there, trying to make it pretty pronounced. I could take my Inglot gel liner and line my waterline. And I'm gonna go into the darkest purple in the Tarte palette. I'm putting that right up against my lash line here. I have these individual clusters of lashes from Urban Decay. As they go down, they get bigger. So I'm gonna use this one on the inner eye, this one on the outer eye. You wanna make sure that the arch is going out. You don't wanna cup it under. So the arch goes out. Dipped it in my hair glue, just like that. It's on. I like to tilt it upwards so that it doesn't dry like laying flat. Something I just realized I should have put on my mascara already. I'm gonna take Troublemaker mascara from Urban Decay. That way the false lash has an easier time blending in. You want to apply the lash underneath your natural lash. You don't want it over top. The glue is really gonna get caught in the hair and that's not fun. Pushing it up, making sure that it doesn't dry laying too flat. And one by one, I'm gonna pop on a rhinestone. And I can add a little bit more mascara. And I'm gonna take one of my absolute favorite blushes, probably my favorite blush actually. This is the Benefit California, living the California dream. It's the perfect color, especially when I have so much going on the eye and I really just need for everything else to be subdued. I don't have to do the most. All right, and I'm gonna take this highlight from Lancome. It is the Dual Finish Highlighter. The color is Radiant Rose Gold. Ooh. Okay, so I got these in the mail today. I love this bag, first of all, but Girl Crush Lip Crush. They're from Bobbi Brown, and this bag that they come in is super friggin' sturdy. I'm gonna find something to put that in my kit, but these colors are supposed to be tints. So nothing crazy. Again, going along with the theme of I don't want anything crazy because my eye is already so extra. This color was Baby. Baby, 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 baby. It definitely lives up to its promise. I mean, it's super sheer. The assortment of colors will definitely come in handy. I'm gonna mix some. Maybe I'll mix with something a little bit darker. See what we get from this. Look at that. Yeah, for you girls who don't like that dry, matte feel on your lips, this is perfect. As per usual, you can go down below into the comment section to see a detailed list of the products that I used. I forgot to tell you the name of that Bobbi Brown that I just used, Blackberry. So it was Blackberry and Baby girl crush. Rhinestones can bring something to like a drag queen look, and I feel like this is just fun. Because of the subtleness of the blush and the contour, I feel like it's actually kind of wearable, although I don't know where you're gonna wear this to. It's Friday night and I have nowhere to go because I have nowhere to go. I definitely feel like it would be better if my hair was all the way back, just so the focal point would be the eyes, so that you didn't see eyes and ramen noodles. But what can I say? I'm just a snack. Anyway, hope you guys loved it, and I will see you right back here very, very soon. Bye.